How's it going, YouTube? Sorry I haven't updated any videos for a while. I've been in hospital. I've not been well at all. 2 weeks staying there. Luckily I had the missus looking after the pond for me. Yeah, so I'll just give you a brief update. Right, let's have a quick look here. Yeah, so as you can probably see, pond's cleared up. It's probably because there's no sun, so there's not much algae. Hello, Nisman, how are you doing? Yeah, the fish are all doing fine. There was still feeding up until a couple of days ago. Been giving them this Cockney koi wheat germ. I normally feed the show and grow through the warmer months, but yeah, so let's just have a butcher. I've turned this filter off here because the fish was just sitting up in the shallows permanently. And I know, like in the daytime, yeah, when it's warmer, they'll be there normally, but my thoughts are that it's circulating the coldest water up out into the atmosphere, which, you know, we've had that frost a couple of days ago and it was really bitter, so it's cooling it in there because it's not moving too fast. It's, you know, it's going through the media in the ice cold air and it's coming out of there even colder. So since I've turned that off, it's gone a bit dirtier, but they seem to be holding up in the deeper part of the water now, so there's not really a great deal to update. The bacteria in there wouldn't have had a chance anyway because it was a newer filter. So once the spring comes round, I'm going to put this one on. I'll have it going straight to there, mechanical. I'll angle this down to the bottom of there so it feeds up, or something around there. I'll maybe have some moving in there for my aerobic, and then I'll have a final one which I still need to get with some sort of ceramic media, probably biohome, to do my anaerobic bacteria. I think that's the right way around anyway. Well, yeah, so not a great deal to update you on. I've just took a cup full of water. I'm going to do a little test of that now and then see what my water's saying, see if it's come back into check yet. I will need to do another test because I've turned that off in a few days just to see if it changes. But right, people, I should be back with the water test. I'll try and get this in focus. These fish have grown so much this year. I'm a noob to all this. I only started this pond in the summer and I bought these all from well, bought most of them from my one supplier, Israelis, and they was tiny, probably an inch or 2 inch or something like that. You can't really tell on camera, but they are doing so well. I had a couple of Japs, they're doing well. They've grown in the couple of months they've been in here, but you know, they seem to be happy. They've got no lesions or pox or any burn or anything that I've noticed. I'm going to take a scrape of them though, just for preventative measures, to my mate who's got the microscope, just to see if I've got any parasites or anything. I've not noticed any real flashing or no gasping, nothing, no weird behaviour. They seem to be happy. I mean, they're grouping up now because I haven't really been down the pond for a while, so they're a bit paranoid. I haven't fed them today because they didn't really eat much yesterday because we had our first real harsh frost. So there's the fish, all happy, although I don't know where my tench is. I can see the blue orf there, the slender looking fellow, but I can't see my little golden tench. Sometimes he hides behind this. Let's just see if he's there, because I'm actually a bit worried not seeing him. It's just he up normally. Oh, there he is, bless him. Oh, I've disturbed your winter hideout now, eh, fella? He's put some weight on now, he has, blimey. Oh, I shouldn't have disturbed him, but I was worried where he was, to be honest with you. And this is definitely not going to focus through this. Yeah, so I'm going to go and do that water test out the way now, and I shall be back soon. Just a quick side note, when I'm doing my water test, you need 5 ml in these. I'll just use a Calpol measure, makes it faster and easier. Right, let's get this underway. Right, the test is in. It needs 5 minutes to sit so it can mature or whatever, I don't know, to give you an accurate reading. Just coming back down to the pond a second. I was looking at the cloverleaf heaters. It's a bit out of my price range this time of year. I think it's like 150 or something for what I need. I don't run the air stones on here because I need to raise them up off the bottom, which I didn't know when I first did it. So when I first put them in, it was just bringing all the stuff off the bottom of the pond up. I was having issues galore. Didn't realise what was going on. Swapped it round, everything went back to normal. So my idea for this year is, hang on, let me just switch the camera around. So I'm going to turn my little skimmer off. I'll just quickly turn that off now. So when you turn that off, it sinks down slightly. Come on, these out the way, watch you don't get tangled up. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the float off it so it's even lower. I'm going to drop the air stones into there, so I don't get any ice, solid ice. It's always got something moving. I'm going to put some lagging around these and cover them somehow. I'm going to have to divert it because I don't want my UV bulb sheath cracking or anything like that. Apart from that, other than keeping a check on the temperatures of the water, there's not a great deal I'm going to be doing. I might slowly get the bits in for the other parts of the filter. I still need to get another big drum. I need to get a bigger air pump because it's not quite big enough for my moving bed, what I'm having like. So yeah, that test's had about 5 minutes now, so we'll go back. We'll go and see. Hopefully my water levels are looking right. But what I will say is, does anybody out there know if they're going to drop this time of year anyway, because I'm not feeding, so there's not as much waste, etc., and whether this test is pointless. But I'm going to do it anyway, and I'll show you the results now. Okay, so here's my water test for today. Please focus. It's not looking overly brilliant, to be honest. pH is at 8, ammonia is at 0.50 parts per million, or whatever it's measured in. Nitrite is down to 0, nitrate is up. I don't know if this happens through the winter normally, or you know, if there's something I need to do, whether I need to put the big filter back on, put some lagging around it or something, or some bubble wrap or something. If you know a lot about water quality, especially during the winter, because I've had a bit of a tough time, please get in touch with me, let me know. So yeah, in closing, if you know much about water quality on koi ponds, get in touch with me, just drop me a comment or something, because I'm going to do a bit more research now. I don't know whether I need to put some lagging around that big filter, you know, and keep it running through the winter. I just don't want the fish to get too cold. I need to get my thinking cap on, I think. Yeah, and ignore the hair. I had a chance to get to the barber since I come out of hospital, but yeah, I shall bring you another update soon. I'm going to do a bit of research on this, see what I can do, and I shall speak to you soon. Peace.